guys, welcome back to my system design series, and today we are going to learn about some very important topic of system design. Okay, so have you ever wondered how applications like Netflix, WhatsApp or even Google manage to send the data super fast across the globe, or why JSON is not cutting anymore in the world of modern tech? Well, you are in the right place because today we are going to talk about absolute game changers in system design. They are protocol buffers and Apache Thrift. These tools are secret sauce behind efficient data transfer and lightning fast systems. Let's dive in. All right. So imagine you are texting a friend and your message travels from your phone to a several thousands of kilometers away, then to their phone in less than a second. How? Well, behind the scenes, your data is not just traveling, it is being compressed, encoded, and optimized so that it takes the least possible time and space. And that is exactly what thrift and protocol buffers do. So, in this video, we will cover what protobuf and thrift actually are, how they work, and which one you should consider for your next project. Okay, and stay till the end because I will share some real world examples where these tools are used to scale. Okay, let's start with the simple analogy. Imagine you are shipping a package to your friend. If it is bulky, it will cost more and take longer time and will be harder to handle. But if you pack it efficiently, it will be faster, cheaper, and easier. The same goes for the data. When the system sends the information over the internet, we don't want large and bulky messages like JSON and XML. Now, why? First, JSON is human readable but it is bulky. XMLs are even worse because they have the redundant text which we are using. That is where binary encoding comes into the picture. Tools like protocol buffers and thrift take your data and shrink it into a compact, efficient format. And what are its results? Your application will start running faster, uses less bandwidth, and feels seamless to the user. Okay, so let's talk about the protocol buffers. This was developed by Google to handle their massive data requirements. Protobuf is a binary serialization library. That is just a fancy word of saying it converts structured data into a tiny, efficient format. So here is why it is awesome. First, it is fast and compact. It is perfect for high performance applications. Second, it is cross platform. So your backend can be in Java and your front end can be in Python. That won't be a problem. Third, and it is ideal for the messaging applications, search engines, and even IoT devices. Okay, so now let's talk about the thrift. This was created by Facebook for their internal needs, and it is little bit more versatile than protobuf. While protobuf focuses solely on data serialization, thrift also handles service definitions. Think of it as two-in-one solution for data encoding and remote procedure calls or RPCs. With Thrift, you can define not just your data but also the services your applications will use. Alright, so how these tools actually work? It starts with something called schema. A schema is like a recipe that defines what data you are sending. For example, username, age, and interest. Second, the type of that data, that is, if it is a string, integer, or list. And third, whether it is required or it's optional parameter. So in Thrift, the schema will look something like this. Here the numbers such as 1, 2 and 3 are field tags. They are like labels that identify each piece of data. So even if you will change the field names later, the tags will stay the same, ensures the compatibility. Okay. And here is how the protobuf schema will look like. You can see the concept looks pretty similar. Both defines the structure of your data, but protobuf uses keywords like repeated for list. So once you have the schema, you use it to encode the data. Let's see how it works with an example. So imagine you are sending this data in JSON. It will take 95 bytes. But if you will encode it with Protobuf or Thrift, it will shrink down to 30 to 45 bytes. Why? They replace them with field tags. You might think that here they have used username, favorite number, interest, but it will be replaced. This is not the actual keyword. Here it is the data and whatever the interest is. Similarly with this. Protobuf and Thrift don't store field names such like username. So here you can see this is not a store field name, but here there would be actual data. One or maybe it's a string, right? So it will be required stream. Here we can say Archie, and here it will be like Saloni. So this will be used. And second, they use the binary encoding, which is way more efficient than plain text. Okay, so let's talk about some practical real world examples. So first is Google. Google uses the protobuf in almost everything from their search engine to their ads platform. Facebook, they have built Thrift for their internal services and still use it heavily for cross language communication. Other companies like Twitter, Slack, and Uber, they all use one or other to optimize their backend systems. Okay, so which one you should use? So, well, it depends. If you need something lightweight and focus solely on data serialization, go with Protobuf. But if you want a full framework that also handles service definitions, Thrift is your friend. Okay, so that's it about this whole video. We have covered the basics of Protobuf and Thrift, how they work, and their real world applications. Now it's your turn. Let me know in the comments which one you are going to use it for your next project. And if you find this video helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more system design content. Thank you for watching.